Welcome to Founders Future, a podcast powered by Closers.io, where we dive into the journeys of innovative entrepreneurs and explore the road ahead for them and their companies. I'm your host, Zach Young, and in each episode, we uncover the stories behind impactful ventures, the challenges faced along the way, and the strategies driving their future growth. Today, we're joined by Coach Clellon, a dedicated fitness and wellness coach known for his personalized approach to strength and whole body health. As an exercise physiologist and certified wellness coach, Clellon motivates clients to achieve lasting physical and mental well-being through tailored workout plans and holistic health strategies. His journey of blending passion with expertise inspires those looking to transform their fitness and mindset. Coach Clellon, a very warm welcome to Founders Future.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Going to be a great episode. We have a lot to dive into. Before we do, though, I do like to start with your background a little bit. So before Wellness Warrior, before you got into fitness coaching, what were you doing and what was really your inspiration to get into this space?
So that's a very long question, but to make it short, more I've worked as a physical education teacher. I've been an adjunct professor in exercise science, and just over my career, like anyone who went the exercise science route, I thought I wanted to be a physical therapist. But as I got deeper into that industry, as I got deeper into my undergrad studies and then into grad school, I understood the true importance of exercise. And from that point, I wanted to go work with chronic disease, but then I started seeing how we don't educate people enough about the true importance of exercise, how they can help you, your body, your mental state, and just if you want to look good or feel good, you get those same benefits. So I saw a need and I started Wellness Warrior.
Love that. When did you start Wellness Warrior?
This is year two.
Year two. Got it. Awesome. I think that leads us very well into the present. So can you walk us through what does working with Coach Clellon look like? Who are you working with? How do you structure your work with your clients? Everything like that.
So working with me looks like I take the holistic approach, like you talked about before. I go over your health history, I go over your exercise history, and I always ask all clients, what is your why? You could tell me on the surface that you want to lose weight. Okay, great. But what's that reason behind that? And from there, it's a health behavior where I understand this health behavior and you're more motivated when you actually want to participate in something and just educating the client on exercise, but I make it fun. I make it enjoyable. Like Wellness Warriors logo, saying is exercise is medicine with a pharmacy. But then on the surface level is we build warriors, and a warrior is someone who takes control over their health, their life, and sees the need for change. And with me, I'm helping you with that change. We take that holistic approach. All plans are research backed, and I make sure that it's tailored specifically to whatever you need to address. I've worked with clients with diabetes, PCOS, the list goes on, but just more so to help the individual and help them understand. And I also work with clients who just primarily want to gain more weight, more muscle, but I also educate people on the importance of protein if you want to take supplements. So you get a full holistic approach with me. And then our business side, we do Wellness Monday, where we talk about a new research study. Tuesdays, we do some form of a short minute HIIT workout that beginner, moderate, wherever you fall in between that stage, these workouts help you. Wednesdays, occasionally we do a health huddle segment where I talk to other healthcare professionals just to bring the information to the public. And then we do another form of whether that's a restorative stretch or another workout. And then Thursdays, we do like a myth buster. So one we did last week was you can turn muscle into fat, which not many people know that's not true because those are two completely different tissues.
I like how you structure that. So it sounds like you're working with a wide variety of people, right? With
Yeah,
a wide variety of potential health issues they're coming to you for. And you mentioned you facilitate change, right? You're not just helping them lose weight, you're helping them
yeah.
reach that North Star they're shooting for. That doesn't happen overnight. I'm curious,
No, it
how
really
long do
doesn't.
you typically work with your clients for?
So it honestly just depends. Like one of my longest clients right now, I've been working with for a year, but to obviously like health change starts like it takes 2 weeks to get something going into motion. But then if you want to be consistent with it, it depends. So like one client I'm working with right now, she wants to lose 60 pounds. So I know from my professional background, that's more of something that'll take like around a year to 6 months because I do it healthy. Like at max, like around 2 pounds a week, depending on how strict your program is for what your goals are. But I'm not doing anything extreme because you don't want to put your body under too much pressure. So it could
Mhm.
vary anywhere from 6 months to a year. But if you want that lasting long term thing, then we're together till the end more so.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like you said, that doesn't happen overnight, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And like you said, 2 pounds a week, that's healthy weight loss. If you start
Yeah.
losing 5, 10 pounds a week, likely not sustainable. So really like the way you do that. You're working with these clients for a long time, 6 months to a year. Walk me through like the structure. How often are you meeting with them? Is it a once a week one-on-one Zoom call? Is there some group coaching in there? I know you mentioned what you do during the week, but walk us through the intimate structure of the program.
All right, so I have three different price point plans, but all of those I check in with the client once a week. But then my top two plans, there's bi-weekly check-in. So in each client gets a beginning of the week survey. I see how you're feeling going into the week, how you felt last week. Is there anything we need to work on that you didn't necessarily address? But then if you get the most basic plan, there's that once a week check-in. But then my middle plan is I'm checking in with you like twice a week. One of those is like text, but then we're doing a bi-weekly Zoom call. That way I'm seeing you face to face and just helping you more. And I primarily coach on a online basis, but it just helps with the communication. Like one of the clients I'm working with right now, we I check in with her back and forth, and we have built a good relationship. And we've only been working with each other for around like 3 weeks now, but it's just the consistency on my part and understanding that this person is new to this journey. They had some setbacks. So I want to make sure that throughout the entire process, I'm helping you along the way.
Mhm.
Everyone, I'm checking in with you once a week at minimum, but it's just to help them even more.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Looking to the back end of the business for a second, how are your clients currently finding you to work with you?
So I've done TikTok lives, word of mouth, primarily just like that word of mouth. I've tried marketing, but Facebook and whatnot, but it necessarily wasn't the best. I found my greatest return when I'm getting on the lives like TikTok or Instagram and just showcasing who I am, much rather than someone seeing a basic generic flyer.
Gotcha. Okay. Marketing, something a lot of founders, coaches struggle with, right? So I'm curious, the marketing that you said you didn't really see a great return from, what strategies did you try there?
So the strategies I've tried, I'm gonna say like the new age, more so like digital marketing, like ads on Facebook. You do. I've done ad videos showcasing my face. I've done flyers and all of that. But one thing that I can truly say, even with just building my name out here in Kansas City, the old-fashioned way, going to that business face to face, I can send an email, but then go show them who I am because we're in such a heavy digital age that I don't know who's sending me an email until like they show me their face. And when you show your face to that business or whoever it is, it creates that relationship early on. It's okay, this person means what they say, they really want it. And that's where I found the best connection with me. And even with, I'm hosting some pop-ups here in Kansas City. I set out flyers. I've done ad videos on social media. And then when people like the videos, I go send them a personal message to invite them to it. And it builds that rapport early on.
Okay. So you're very personable, right? You
Yeah,
want to build
personal.
that relationship first before, they become a client.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. You're building rapport with them. Say they reach out to you, hey, Clellon, would love to work with you. Do you guys then you hop on a discovery call and then go from there? What's the process of turning them from potential lead into a client?
Yeah, so we do a consultation. And again, like all consultations are free. I start with health history, your overall goals, exercise history. And then from that point, I know your health history. Oh, I also do eating habits. So once I know those health
Hmm.
history, eating habits, and exercise routine, at the end is where I'm like, okay, so this is everything I took from it. This is what I can help you do. And just let them understand that obviously you're not going to lose 10 pounds in a week or two. It takes time because also with that, you're building a new routine. You're now trying to fit exercise into your routine, especially if you're somewhat busy. So teaching them those healthier habits, and that's where my wellness coach certification comes in as well. And one of the questions I ask all clients is, what's your stress level? How much are you sleeping? And that helps me even more.
Got it. Very consultative, it sounds.
Yes, but more
Gotcha.
personal. So not a generic, oh, so this is what I can. It's just getting to understand that person more, understanding what your life looks like. Because when you take that personal approach, it helps build that, okay, I can turn you over into a client because you're asking people to pay you on a monthly basis.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure it's different for a lot of people, right? It's not just
Mhm.
a general answer here, but I am curious. When people come to you, do you find their biggest issue is it typically diet, as in their diet isn't locked in, or is it exercise? They're just not exercising enough.
Honestly, it's a combination of diet and a lot of people say time. But I tell everyone, you make time for what's important. At minimum, you only need, if you can work out 3 days a week for an hour, you're good. But you just have to make time for what's most important. How hard are you willing to fight for what you want?
Okay, got it. And as I'm sure post COVID, it seems like everyone became a coach, right? Once someone loses 10, 15, 20 pounds, hey, they love it and they want to help other people do it. So now they're a fitness coach, right? There's so many out there. It's clearly a very saturated market. How do you go about standing out from the crowd? Is it that personalization that we talked about earlier?
Personalization and honestly, like I stated before, I'm a exercise science professor. I have my certification, I have my degree. So in a field that's overly saturated, like you said, everyone can easily go get a personal trainer certification. I start with my expertise and my credentials. I've been in this industry 10 years now, and I've worked in so many different areas of the health and fitness industry. So I know what I'm doing. I know how to help you. And with that expertise, I don't necessarily like the coaches who go get a nutrition certification. And I don't like that certification as well because a certification for nutrition, you need to refer those clients to a nutritionist. I'm very big on working within my scope. I'm not certified to help you if you need strict nutritional guidance, but I can help you with meal plans. And that's where I set my boundaries. And I wish this industry set more clear boundaries on that certification because you're dealing with someone's health and what they actually need. That's a doctor's visit.
Absolutely. A lot of the,
Mhm.
you're right, Instagram fitness coaches out there, they're not a
Yeah.
professor like you are. So that's definitely a good way of standing out. Are you still an adjunct professor?
Yes, I actually teach at two schools here in the KC area.
Very cool. Very cool. Is that something you want to continue doing? Does that really feed you personally?
It does. And also, since on Mondays we do a Wellness Monday segment, I talk about research heavy. I've started loving more exercise science research. So hopefully one day get into that a little bit, but Wellness Warrior will still be the backbone, just bring that information more to the public because I know I've brought this to so many people over the last year and 2 months now, but there's still so many people that don't know what exercise can do, or they have this stigma or notion behind exercise as social media shows it out to be. Like you see all these big and buff people, but not everyone wants to look that way. So just trying to show people that exercise doesn't have to result in you looking like that if that's not what you want. There's so many different things that you can do. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Oh man, sometimes my arm brushes up against my mic and it mutes me. I apologize about that.
you're good.
Looking forward to the future a little bit. Let's say the next 1 to 2 years. Are there any goals you've set for yourself in the business you're looking to achieve?
Yeah, so one of my goals is to get more pop-ups here in the Kansas City area, but I'm also from Alabama. So this summer I traveled a lot to Alabama doing pop-ups and talking to people. But so over the next 2 years, we have an app out now. I want to do more pop-ups in cities, more speaking engagements, getting more clients and getting the more people to understand like this movement, as I'm going to call it, where exercise is medicine, where the pharmacy and we build up warriors because you can find a coach, but a lot of coaches are, for me, I set myself apart because I'm showcasing you the lifestyle. I'm showing you that even I tell my clients it's okay to have a cheat day. Like you're going to be so strict on yourself, but allow yourself that one day to just feel normal when you're so heavy on routine. But ultimately just making this movement even bigger across the United States. But I know that's broad, so I'd say getting more traction here in Kansas City, but maybe another state as well. That way I have more reach. And a lot of my clients live out of state, so I already have their reach.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of impact to be made. That's for sure. Clellon, pleasure having you on. Where can the listeners find you? Where can they connect with you online?
So you can find us on Instagram at wellnesswarrior.co. And from there, you can look in our link tree, and we have a Facebook, YouTube, and our Instagram as well. And we have a Spotify account. So you just find us at our center at Instagram at wellnesswarrior.co.
Love it. Clellon, thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure having you on the show today.
You too. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And that will wrap up another inspiring episode of The Founder's Future. To our listeners, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to go and connect with Clellon on his website, his Instagram at wellnesswarrior.co. Find out all the goodies that he has there for you. And if you are a business owner, specifically a coach, consultant, or agency owner, and you're looking to scale your business and you really want to enhance your sales and marketing efforts, visit closers.io to hop on a call with our team and discover how we went from 0 to 30 million per year in less than 3 years. Until then, keep on climbing.